I bought myself a few gifts, and but first of all I'm having a problem. It's the side running light. I've took it off, the bulb went. Now I replaced them with these LED bulbs, but I don't know if you can see in there. Anyway, it's gone. It's actual contacts in this that have gone rotten, and that sits inside the running light. So I'm going to replace that in a minute. And £12 I had to buy the whole thing. You can't just buy that plastic piece, or you probably could online, but I don't know what it's called, so I can't buy it. It's offset, so that is not in the centre, and that's the same one for my well, it comes with a bulb, but we're going to replace that bulb with an LED. I think these bulbs were £12 for two, or £11 for two. So we've now got a brand new holder, right, with an LED bulb. Oh, there we go. So I'll go and do this, put the contacts on, and well, I might as well take you with me and I'll show you how to do it. Off centre lock. Now then. Electrical contact spray. That's better. Make sure it works. Well, I can tell you this. It is not warm out there. Stick that there for now. Turn the lights off. So I've got a spare bulb just in case I ever need one, but if another goes, I've got an LED there, so I'll put you in here. Oh, it's cold out there. I don't need that. So that was absolutely rotten. So I'm going to check the others. And the them running lights are £12 at that place I got it from. Probably get them cheaper online, but they're just not. That is not in the centre. So I picked the right one. I knew which one to get anyway. But I'll keep that. I can clean it. You never know if I get a cracked one at some point. Stone chipping it, you know. So I've got a spare. Can't put everything in drawers because she'll throw it away. Right. So, what did we get? We got some goodies. I got a new torch because the torch I've got, the rechargeable one, I use it for security all the time. So I just bought a new one, and this one came in a box with 2 batteries. So you get a spare battery, and I've charged them all up. So the only difference with this one, although you get all the, you know, flashing and all that modes, this doesn't turn, so you don't get a solid. You just get a wide beam, which is what all I need. You know, I didn't need a dearer one. That was about £14 off Amazon. So that's enough. So that's just a spare. Might get closed up. That's just a spare. Whenever that torch either runs out of battery or it stops working, I've got a backup now. So that's what I needed. Because some of these sites, I'm in a local hospital at the minute doing security, but some of the sites I have been on, you have definitely needed a torch to walk around, or else you just couldn't see anything. Now then, so the other thing I got was one of these. Oh. That is a diesel heater, right? So it's just smells of plastic. It smells like, what's that smell? You know, you get a remote control car out of the box when you're a kid and it's brand new. God, my nose is running. Yeah, so that, I got that. It comes with the controller and a remote and, you know, everything else. So a friend of mine is going to put it on for me in about 2 weeks, because obviously he's just getting over Christmas and he's probably doing jobs, you know, other jobs himself anyway. But he used to have his own garage with another friend of mine, and they were, you know, and he's, I don't know what he's doing now, but he's obviously not in the garage, he's on his own now. But he just said, yeah, I'll fit it for you. This cupboard, actually, you can move it and take it out without unscrewing anything. It just comes out. And on the bottom there is slats, as if you can put a cushion there. And then behind that is my water carrier, which goes from one end of the van to the other. So what I'm hoping is that can be placed there, and I can have the pipe in the middle blowing the air right down the van, you know. Or if it has to go under the seat, have it under the seat, and then the pipe work coming out so it comes in the middle and blows right down the van. So I'm going to have a diesel heater fitted. Rather than using my LPG to heat the van all the time, I've got a diesel heater. It actually does come with a tank, a diesel tank. So he did say to me he could put the pipe in my tank. I would rather it went in that tank, because I can use red diesel in it at Carnforth. There's a place there, Truckhaven, sell red diesel. So I'm hoping to run that off red diesel, which is like half the price of ordinary diesel. So that's the theory behind it. I'll have a chat with him, see what he says. If it has to go in my tank, it'll go there. But I'd rather it went in that tank. I have asked him and he said, well, I can do it, yeah. So the idea of the tank is I can just open the side, you know, cupboard from outside, fill it up, red diesel, close it, and away we go. And it's perfectly legal because it's not being used on the road in a vehicle, if you will. Well, it is being used on the road, but it's not in my tank. It's on a separate tank. Oh, he's walking his dog. I'll show you what else I got. So when I'm on these sites, right, at night, I need something to occupy my mind, because I'm not getting any Wi-Fi signals. I'm in the middle of nowhere sometimes, although at the minute I'm in the local hospital, so it's different there. But I had two choices. I'm going to hurry up because kids are coming out of school shortly. I wanted something to take my mind, you know, off things and just to do something. So I was thinking, you know, what can I do? And I thought, well, I could learn a language. And some places I've been gardening in Lancaster are absolutely full of Chinese students. So, ni hao. Oh, ni hao. So I've been mucking about with a bit of Chinese, learning Chinese, because it's a difficult language to learn. But anyway, it just keeps my mind occupied. I need something to do, right? And I also did this. Hang on. Oh, I bought this, which is a Yamaha keyboard, right? So what I want to do is learn to play this, right? And in between learn Chinese. That's what I'm doing. As well as everything else in the van. This is just when I'm at work. I get bored at night on the site and I thought, what can I do? I can't just sit and watch telly all night. I wanted something to do, so I'm learning to play an organ, and I run this, obviously when I'm on the site, I'm onto their electrics, so I you know, just plug it in their electrics with an extension in the van. Yeah, so it was either learn Chinese or play the organ, and I thought, well, why not do both? So that's what I'm doing. So I'm downloading YouTube videos to watch offline to play keyboard, and I'm just learning, you know, notes at the minute, and then you can put them together to make a tune. And, you know, 4 notes and you can make hundreds of tunes. So that's what I'm doing. And before I start to play any instruments and all that, I just want to play a basic piano or a basic organ of sound, if you will. And then when I get to that, I can start to add, you know, I'll learn all about drums and all that in time to come, but I just wanted something to take my mind off things. And when the weather changes or gets lighter, how does that go? when the weather changes or gets lighter nights, there is things I can do on some of these sites because I can start metal detecting. You can't see anything at the minute. You get to work, I mean, I've been starting at 7 and setting off at 6 to get to Kendal and Keswick and all that. But it's pitch black, and it's pitch black when you're leaving at 7 in the morning. You know, there's no daylight whatsoever, so you haven't got a chance to do anything. But sometimes I'm next to a river, and I thought, well, I wonder if I could just put a sluice box in there and leave it for a week, you know. Or some of the land I've been on, you could metal detect it, you know, because they've dug it over and they've got piles of earth all over the place, and they've took a good layer off. We thought, well, have a go at detecting, see what you find. But anyway, so you can't do anything at the minute. Well, there's, you know, winter's like it is. So I'm glad I did that job with running light. That's one good thing. I'm glad I got my running light sorted. Anyway, I just thought I'd have a little catch up, see what I've been up to, and so that's what I've been up to. And so in the next 2 weeks I'll have that diesel heater fitted. So that'll be. I can't video him doing that. I'm just going to leave the van with him. He's going to crack on with it, and we'll have a diesel heater. Hopefully, I don't know where he'll put the remote for it or the control box. Maybe just leave it loose over there somewhere. But yeah, so when I'm on sites, I can just flick the diesel heater on. Or if, you know, me and Susie go off grid somewhere, it's just a case of flick a button and away you go. You got instant heat. And for next to now, running it off red diesel. So that's my intention. I'm going to run it off red diesel. And I've actually took this off this box just to check, because that way around. You know, it does quit, and it does. You can just lift it out. So Blake's 4-on-2 don't have that. They just have a cushion there. So that's what giving the idea this must come out somehow, and it just lifts out, and it gives you access to your water tank as well. So sometime in the future, me and Susie could either just have a cushion there. But I actually do like the drawers. And this top one pulls out. I won't do it, but anyway. And you can make it into a little table you eat your food off. So it's handy that way, really. Right, so that being said, so there you go, that's what I've been up to. So I'm Smithy, this is a Contiki. I've got an itchy back. Oh, I can be nosy at daytime. I hate nights, you can't see anything, nobody's out, and it's all miserable. And the sun's been out today, so I've a good charge on roof as well. Right, so I'm going to go. Stay safe, be lucky, and I'll see you very soon. Very, very soon.